you know that as a photographer, Kenyan photographer, if you're going to shoot in KICC, that's a parastatal, right?
Yeah.
If you're going to shoot in KICC, you're going to pay 7,000 just taking pictures.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
7,000.
Yeah.
And if you're going to do filming, just videography, you're going to pay 20,000.
Yeah.
And you can imagine what that does to young people who want to scale up their careers.
It's hard.
How do you pay 20,000 and probably client has paid you 10,000? You know, how do you do that? Why? And I really hope Nana Gishaga is going to listen to this today, because why is it that local photographers are not given leverage on the pricing, or they're not even invited in a conversation and being asked, hey,
is this fair?
We are trying to market Nairobi. We love your photographs. It's actually photographs that sell a country, you know. I've known New York. I've not been to New York, but I know New York from the pictures.
Know the streets.
You know, I know the street of Manhattan from the pictures I see. You understand? So why is KICC a simple case study? And apologies if this is gonna hit them wrong. But why is KICC gonna charge local photographers 7,000 or even 20,000 to do videography, and yet it's like marketing
the country,
and
even KICC
itself. So why is it that there's no deliberate actions to invite local photographers or even storytellers to say, hey, we know you guys are growing your career, we want to support you, how do we go forward on this? And it's not just cases. Even I saw, and I'm gonna delve into this probably, that I saw the governor of Nairobi.
Yes, and that was my other question, because I saw that he waived the photography in Nairobi, in the CBD. Is it true? Now you don't have to pay to have a license to operate or to take photos in Nairobi.
I don't know if it's
CBD.
true. I don't know if it's true or not. The reason is because this is not the first time the sitting governor of Nairobi County has said that. Sonko said it. For him, actually went on Twitter and posted. Larry Asego went and said, hey, governor, we are being harassed as photographers and we're trying to tell stories of this city. What can you do about it? Sonko replied on that tweet and said, as a sitting governor, photographers will be allowed to shoot for free. The question was that implemented? What was the implementation plan after that statement, declaration was made? So the sitting governor comes back and makes a roadside declaration, complete the same of what Sonko said, and there's no simple implementation plan. There's no simple implementation plan on how to go about it. What are the structures? What was what's the fee that was waived? You know, to what extent? Is it 50%? And I'm going to also go ahead and talk about the fact that the governor waived the fee for freelance photographers. Remember, photography is not just for freelancers. No, there's companies or there's businesses that actually running photography as a business. And what are the measures that the government has put in place to ensure that is done? Because for me, I felt it was just doing that to pull a PR stunt. You know, that was a PR stunt. Because I also feel that in one way or another, if the governor really wanted to change the image of storytelling in the county, I also think he should have invited stakeholders. Like there's Photojournalists Association of Kenya. You know, there's PAC, professional photographers of Kenya. You know, there's so much bodies that actually deal with storytelling. And I think for me, if you wanted a huge impact, because funny enough, is the government, Sakaja is a creative.
But let me read the the memo that was released on September 23rd. So the Nairobi County Executive Committee member for Finance and Economic Planning, his name is Lawrence Ombu, in a memo to his Trade and Industrialization counterpart, directed that photographers and filmmakers be granted a waiver So according to the memo reads, in exercise of the power given under the PFM Act 2012, Section 159, and the Nairobi City Council Tax Waivers Administration Act 2013, Section 5, approval is hereby given that freelance photographers and freelance makers are given waiver exemption of payment of single business permit as charged under the Nairobi City County Trade Licensing Act of 2019. Okay. So does that mean that it's official?
I still don't know if it's official because the thing is, that's what have you said it is?
It's a
statement.
Memo. Yes,
it's a memo.
It's a memo. Yeah.
Is that within the bylaws?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be arrested today, can I present that in the court of law?
Yes.
And say this. And another thing, we as photographers, we've been treated as probably terrorists, and you know the level of harassment that we have gone through in this country, in this actually not county, this country.
Yeah.
I know friends who have actually been arrested by ATPU and have been taken because they're just taking pictures in the streets of Nairobi.
Yeah.
So what that memo does not define is who are the freelance photographers. Do they have certification to show that these guys are freelance photographers?
Yeah.
Is it? And this is what I was saying. It's not clear because they are professionals who actually are registered by the Media Council of Kenya.
Yeah.
Those people, they're within the accreditation limits. So if I'm not freelancing, I'm actually practicing professionally. Then what does that then mean? So this is a big debate. And that's what I was saying. The governor should have done better.
Yes.
He should have done better because he himself is a creative.
Yes.
He sings, he's a rapper.
Yeah.
He knows what it needs to be done. So this roadside roadside declaration should not be of Sakaja.
Okay.
And I'm not personal. I'm just saying it as it is. Because
it
needs to be said.
Yeah, it needs to be said.